Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. Today we're going back in time.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, to ancient India,
Yeah.
but not to the usual spot.
Right.
The one that everybody's always talking about.
Yeah.
We're going to be going beyond the Indus Valley Civilization
Okay.
and exploring a groundbreaking discovery that's really challenging everything we thought we knew about the region's history.
It's really amazing how just one little discovery
Yeah,
can completely reshape our understanding of the past.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
and in this case,
Yeah.
that discovery involves pigs.
Pigs.
Get ready to
Pig-
have your assumptions challenged because we're about to uncover the surprising story of independent pig domestication in ancient India.
It's a story that highlights the ingenuity of a group that's often overlooked in history.
Yeah.
The farmers of the Gangetic Plains.
Okay, I have to admit, when I first heard about this, I thought pigs.
Ah.
Really?
Right.
But trust me,
Yeah.
this is way more significant than it might seem.
Oh.
We all know about the Indus Valley Civilization and their advancements.
Right.
But it turns out they weren't the only ones making waves back then.
No, they weren't. And for a long time,
Right.
the common belief was that pigs in India were actually introduced from other parts of Asia. But recent genetic studies have revealed something astonishing.
Okay.
Farmers in the Gangetic Plains were domesticating wild boars around 5,000 years ago, completely independent of any outside influence.
Wait, so they were figuring out animal husbandry
Yeah,
around the same time
around the same time.
as the Indus Valley folks?
Exactly.
That's incredible. It totally changes how we view these Gangetic Plains farmers.
It does. They were not simply passive recipients of knowledge. They were innovators in their own right.
Yeah.
Imagine the skill that it took to transform these wild, aggressive boars
Right.
into docile creatures
Yeah.
that were suitable for farming. It
Yeah.
speaks volumes about their understanding of animal behavior
Yeah.
and their ability to manipulate the natural world to their advantage.
It's like we're suddenly seeing this whole other civilization come to life.
Yeah.
And this wasn't just a one-time thing either.
No.
These domesticated pigs had a lasting impact.
They did absolutely. This domestication led to the development of one of 3 distinct pig lineages
Wow.
that are found in India today.
3?
3. The other 2 lineages have roots in China and the Nicobar Islands, which is particularly fascinating.
The Nicobar Islands.
Yeah,
Those tiny dots in the Bay of Bengal.
exactly.
What's so special about their pigs?
Well, it seems that the Austroasiatic people who settled there around 5,000 years ago brought their own pigs with them.
Oh, wow.
And these pigs remain isolated, breeding amongst themselves and creating a unique genetic lineage that persists to this day.
So they have their own little pig party out there
They did their own...
on the islands.
Yeah.
That's so cool. But hold on. How do scientists even figure this stuff out? Are they giving pigs ancestry tests now?
It's not quite 23andMe for pigs.
But the concept is similar.
Okay.
Scientists analyzed 239 segments of pig DNA
Wow.
and compared them to historical and cultural data. They even looked at ancient rock art for clues.
Wait, rock art?
Yes.
Like cave paintings? They found pigs in ancient Indian art?
Yes, they did. There are depictions of pigs in rock art dating back 8,000 years, suggesting a long and deep relationship
Wow.
between humans and pigs in the region. And these depictions aren't just simple sketches.
Yeah.
They show scenes of pigs being herded, maybe even participating in rituals.
Wow. So we're talking about a connection that goes way back even before these farmers started domesticating them.
Exactly.
And speaking of ancient traditions, you mentioned something about pig sacrifices.
I did.
That still happens today, right?
It does. The tradition of sacrificing pigs in religious ceremonies continues in some parts of central and northern India, primarily among certain communities.
Oh, okay.
It's a practice that's passed down through generations,
Okay.
linking back to these ancient beliefs and the deep cultural significance of pigs in the region. So we're talking about a tradition that potentially spans thousands of years.
Potentially, yeah.
That's mind-blowing.
It is.
It really underscores the lasting impact of this early domestication. But this pig discovery isn't just about adding a footnote to a history book.
No.
It really reframes how we understand ancient India as a whole, doesn't it?
It does. While the Indus Valley Civilization has long been held as the pinnacle of achievement in ancient India,
Right.
this discovery suggests a much more nuanced and complex picture.
It's like we've been focusing on one bright star while ignoring an entire galaxy of fascinating stories and achievements.
Precisely. And this is where it gets really exciting.
Yeah.
Because this isn't just about pigs.
Right.
It's about recognizing the ingenuity and contributions of the Gangetic Plains farmers.
Hmm.
They were cultivating rice, developing complex social structures, and domesticating animals.
Wow.
They were pioneers.
It makes you wonder what other groundbreaking innovations might still be hidden, waiting to be discovered and reshape our understanding of the past.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh,
This discovery has far-reaching implications extending beyond the borders of ancient India and touching upon the interconnectedness of human societies.
okay. I'm already hooked, and we've only just scratched the surface. When we come back, let's explore these wider connections and see where this pigtail takes us next.
Welcome back. You know, it's mind-boggling to think that something as seemingly simple as pig domestication can connect to the movement of people and ideas across entire continents.
I know, right? We often think of ancient history as these isolated pockets, but this story shows how intertwined those pockets really were.
Exactly. And it all starts with those pigs on the Nicobar Islands.
Right?
Remember how we talked about the Austroasiatic people bringing their pigs with them when they settled there?
Yeah, they had their own unique pig lineage, totally separate from the ones on the mainland.
Well, that migration to the Nicobar Islands was just one small part of a much larger movement of people that spread across Southeast Asia and beyond.
Wait, are you saying those pigs are a clue to a massive ancient migration?
In a way, yes. The genetic makeup of those pigs tells a story of human movement and cultural exchange that spans vast distances and thousands of years.
Wow. I never thought about pigs as historical documents before.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Their DNA carries a record of where they've been and who they've been with.
It's like each lineage is a branch on a family tree, not just for pigs, but for the people who domesticated and traveled with them.
Hmm.
And it challenges the idea that innovation always flowed from established centers outwards.
So instead of assuming the Gangetic Plains farmers learned everything from the Indus Valley people,
Right.
we have to consider the possibility that they were developing their own ideas and maybe even sharing them with others.
Exactly. It paints a picture of a much more dynamic and multi-directional exchange of knowledge in the ancient world. Ideas and innovations weren't confined to specific regions. They were constantly being exchanged and adapted across vast distances.
Makes you wonder, what else were they sharing? What other secrets are hidden in those pig genes waiting to be decoded?
Who knows? But it's not just about pigs either. This type of genetic analysis can be applied to other domesticated animals and plants, too.
Like rice.
Yes.
I've heard that rice cultivation spread across Asia through a similar process of migration and cultural exchange.
Exactly. Rice, wheat, cattle, chickens, they all carry within them a history of human movement and interaction. It's a fascinating way to trace the interconnectedness of ancient societies.
It's mind-blowing to think that the food we eat today could be linked to ancient migrations and the ingenuity of farmers from thousands of years ago.
It really highlights the remarkable abilities of our ancestors, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Think about the process of domestication. It
Yeah.
required observation, experimentation, and a deep understanding of animal behavior.
Yeah.
They were manipulating the natural world in ways we're only beginning to fully appreciate.
And it wasn't just happening in one place.
No.
People all over the world were independently figuring out how to domesticate plants and animals, shaping the course of human history.
And those seemingly separate events were actually interconnected, part of a larger tapestry of human ingenuity and adaptability.
It really makes you wonder what other groundbreaking innovations might be hidden in the archaeological record, just waiting to be discovered and challenge our assumptions about the past.
Absolutely. And that's why this kind of research is so crucial. It forces us to question what we think we know, to dig deeper, and to be open to a possibility that there's always more to learn.
It's a reminder that history isn't a static, fixed narrative, but a constantly evolving story full of surprises and unexpected connections.
It's like we're piecing together a giant puzzle, and each new discovery, even something as seemingly mundane as pig domestication, can reveal a whole new section of the picture.
And it's not just about kings and queens, battles and empires.
No.
It's about the everyday lives of people, the farmers and herders who shape the world we live in today.
It's about recognizing the contributions of those who may not have received the same level of recognition in traditional historical accounts.
It's a reminder that history is made not just in palaces and battlefields, but also in fields and villages, by the hands of people working the land and shaping their world.
And it's in those often overlooked stories that we find the most profound insights into the human experience.
This deep dive has truly been a journey of discovery, hasn't it?
It really has.
It's incredible how much we can learn from something as seemingly simple as pig domestication.
And we've only just scratched the surface.
I'm already eager to hear more when we come back. Let's delve into the even broader implications of this discovery and explore what it tells us about cultural diversity and our shared heritage. As humans, stay tuned, folks, there's much more to uncover. Welcome back to the final leg of our journey. We've traveled from the Gangetic Plains to the Nicobar Islands, uncovering the surprising story of pig domestication in ancient India now.
Yeah.
Let's zoom out even further and explore what this discovery tells us about humanity as a whole.
It really is amazing how something as seemingly localized as pig domestication
Right.
can have these profound global implications.
I know. It really highlights the interconnectedness of human history, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Think about it. Those pigs that we've been talking about
Right.
weren't just roaming around.
Yeah.
They were being moved, traded, and integrated into different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Their journey sort of mirrors the movement of people, ideas,
Right.
and even genes across vast distances.
So it's not just a story about pigs, it's a story about us, about how we've interacted and shaped each other's cultures for millennia.
Exactly. And it challenges us to rethink the way we view cultural diversity.
Okay.
Instead of seeing cultures as these isolated entities,
Right.
we need to recognize the constant exchange and blending that has occurred throughout history.
It's like a giant melting pot where ingredients from all over the world have been simmering together for centuries, creating the rich and diverse cultural landscape we see today.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
And this pig discovery serves as a tangible reminder
Yeah.
of that interconnectedness.
Yeah.
You know, those 3 distinct pig lineages in India?
Right.
They're not just a random quirk of genetics.
Yeah.
They're a testament to the different waves of human migration and cultural influence that have shaped the region.
And it's not just limited to India, right?
No, it's not.
We see similar patterns all over the world.
Absolutely. Think about the Columbian Exchange, for example.
Oh, right.
The movement of plants, animals, and people between the Americas and the Old World had a profound impact on both hemispheres,
Yeah.
transforming diets, economies,
Right.
and even genetic makeup.
It's mind-boggling to think that something as simple as a tomato,
Right.
originally from South America,
Yeah.
now plays such a central role in Italian cuisine.
Mm.
It's a testament to the power of cultural exchange and the interconnectedness of our world.
Exactly. And it's not just about food either.
Right.
Languages, technologies, religions, they've all been shaped by this constant flow of ideas and interactions.
It's like we're all part of this giant, intricate tapestry woven together by threads of shared experiences, innovations, and even, as we've seen, domesticated animals.
Yeah. And the more we study these threads,
Yeah.
the more we realize just how connected we all are.
It's a powerful message, especially in a world that often feels increasingly divided.
Yeah.
It reminds us that our shared heritage is far greater than our differences.
It does, and it underscores the importance of understanding and appreciating the diversity of cultures
Right.
that have shaped our world. Each culture brings its own unique perspective, its own knowledge, its own stories to the table.
And when we embrace that diversity,
Yeah.
we enrich our own lives and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us.
This deep dive has been a testament to that, hasn't it?
It really has.
We started with this seemingly simple question about pigs in ancient India,
Yeah.
and we ended up exploring the interconnectedness of human history on a global scale.
It's amazing what we can learn when we're willing to dig a little deeper and challenge our assumptions.
It's a reminder that there's always more to discover,
Yeah.
more to learn, more to connect.
So to all our listeners out there, keep exploring. Keep asking questions.
Yeah.
Keep challenging the status quo and keep searching for those hidden connections that bind us all together.
Because in the end, we're all part of one big, messy, wonderful human story.
And that's a story worth celebrating.
It is.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible deep dive. Until next time, stay curious.